Welcome to the Spirit of Life channel. This message begin right now. The amazingly graceful human body. The amazingly graceful human body, or activating the solar light body, and what to expect. Well, with all the deep changes that we are experiencing, many people are becoming aware of the physical changes that are happening. I see recently that Patricia Cota-Robles has come out of the spiritual closet, so to speak, and said what some of us have been thinking for quite a long time but were probably not really going to say in public until we were sure. For me, this is an evolutionary process, so it is difficult to make definitive statements about anything until you have experienced it. But more of us are experiencing this, so I guess it is time to talk about it. We are now entering this process that I call Galactic Reconnection, or activating the solar light body. I did this one last year. I was one of the first to go when the energy came through the southern portal, which aligns with the galactic center. Okay. So, what was it like? It was like being electrocuted. I had waves and waves of high voltage energy pouring through me. I could sit at my computer and feel the waves pouring through my body. It was deeply unsettling. I felt like an electrified fence for a long time. I hummed. Literally. I don't think I was 100% ready for the process, which is why I am grateful to Patricia for making her CD package available to help people to work with the energies. In my case, the energy went into immediate physical healing, and I had a miraculous spontaneous healing of my physical body, but my nervous system blew, and I suffered from intense anxiety for quite a while. It's more or less okay now, but my homeopath tells me that there was a reversal of the normal healing process. Usually healing happens from the inside out, and the physical is the last to heal. But, in my case, the physical healed first, I think because I had deep emotional blocks that had not been lifted in the earlier ascension process, and they were just blown open at this point. So, I would urge everyone who intends to go through this process, get balanced, work with your emotional clearing, and be prepared to accept this amazing high voltage gift of grace. People ask me what they can expect. Well, here are some of the good things that happen in this process. Spontaneous physical healing. I have experienced this twice now. It is truly a wonderful and weird experience. What happens is that I have felt a wonderful warm and soothing fire or energy move through my body, and then physical ailments are healed. The first was intense joint pain in my hips, from years of running in my youth, and the second was the nervous system stress that translated as anxiety. In both cases, the warm golden energy moved through and the condition just healed instantly. When I asked my homeopath what this was, she called it vital force, and she knows I am psychic, so she just assumed that I was feeling the flow of vital force more than other people. No more sickness, okay. This one goes back to 2001 when I first started Ascension. I had a mild, electrocution experience. I also was guided to give up all forms of medication, as in over-the-counter headache pills, etc. Since 2001 I have not touched any form of pharmaceutical. I have also not been ill, had flu, or a headache. Prior to this I used to get flu when it went round, and suffered from migraines and sinus problems. Now, I have none of that. I never get flu, even though this has been a severe winter and everyone has been coughing and sneezing all over me. I have not had even a sniffle or a cough. Physical resilience. This one is also from a few years back. I slipped on the wet stairs of my home, and as I started to fall my ankle folded under me and my body came down on top. As I landed I thought, broken ankle for sure, and was already trying to work out how to get back up the stairs to call for help. Well, after I landed, I got up, and my ankle wasn't even sprained. I just walked off. And a few days later a much younger friend slipped and broke her ankle while walking and had to have metal plates put in. Well, I was just amazed. I could not believe it. But it happened. Spirit wanted to show me something. Aging, not really sure about that one. Some people have told me that I look younger now than I did before. Again, not sure. But I do know that the inner healing will take place before the outer, so the effects of getting younger might take a bit longer to be seen. So, these are my own experiences of solar light body integration and what we can expect. I have also gone on record as saying that I believe that we will not die any longer. We will translate into light when we feel ready. This will be a conscious process in which we will effortlessly move into light and joy, releasing our physical body to move to the next level that we have chosen. But, let me say once again, that to reach this level of solar or light energy, your body and its cells have to tolerate and accept a very high level of voltage or galactic light. It can be unsettling and uncomfortable. It can cause seizures, convulsions, and nervous system problems. But I tell you these things so you know what to expect if it gets difficult, and you also know what to do and not to be anxious. Anxiety blocks the flow, because the fear causes you to contract, and then the energy has to push against the resistance. And know that once you go, you go. You cannot switch it off. You just have to flow with the process until your body finds balance. So, relax, breathe and rest. I was told to rest as much as I needed when I started this process. I am glad that so many of you are coming along as well. It was a bit lonely being the only human electric fence that I knew, but it seems like others are coming along now too. This is a most amazing gift. The tuna of amazing grace keeps coming to me. I see my body as an amazingly grace-filled gift. I do not really know for certain what is happening and what I am becoming. But I know that it is miraculous and wonderful, and it will unfold as it is meant to. We are all in this adventure together, as we move into our personal and group experience of cosmogenesis, the renewal and recreation of the physical body.